Are you thinking about buying a home in the future? Hi, this is Megan Upton with Keller Williams Realty in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Today I want to talk to you about one of the first steps in the home buying process, and that's the home buyer consultation. The home buyer consultation is a time when you'll meet with your realtor to discuss what you're looking for in a home and what your expectations are of the overall process. Now, I personally do these meetings either on Zoom or in person. It's really whatever you prefer. Some things that you want to think about in general, just talking about a home buyer consultation, is what you're looking for in a home. So before you come to this meeting, I recommend making a couple of lists. First off, I would recommend making a list of your needs, those things that you really need in the home. I would say focus on like 1 through 5, your top 5 needs, but really identify what your top 3 are, the absolute things that you need to make that home work for your family and your lifestyle. Second, I would make a list of wants. So things that maybe you don't necessarily have to have, but ideally if you did have them, it would be a bonus. And again, same idea. Top 5, but focus on, what the 3 most important would be. In addition, some things you want to think about before you go to your home buyer consultation are floor plans. Do you want a single level home or a 2-story? Do you like an open concept or do you like something with like zoned bedrooms? Do you need a laundry room? These are all very important things to kind of think about before we start the home search process. And the reason being is there's so many different types of homes out there, like different floor plans and features and things like that. If we narrow that down in the beginning, it makes it a lot easier to really focus in on what specifically you're looking for in a home. And sometimes, realistically, if this is your first home, you may not know 100% till you visit some different types of home floor plans and things like that. And we certainly can do that as well. Some other things to think about is where you want to live. Do you want to live in a more rural area or do you want to live in the city? Do you want to live in the neighborhood, in like a neighborhood in the city, or do you want to live more out in the county? These are all things to, take into consideration. It's just personal preference based off, your lifestyle and what you're looking for. All of these things you really want to think about before you get to that home buyer consultation, so that when you're there, with your realtor talking about this, exactly what it is you're kind of looking for. So some other things you'll touch on in the home buyer consultation are options for pre-approval. You can get your pre-approval, anytime before you go to your home buyer consultation. If you haven't, you're going to want to look to get that, really before you start looking for homes. Okay, if you're going to plan to get a loan for the purchase of your home. But again, some things to keep in mind, I would make a couple of lists, that's what I recommend to my clients is, what you need, what you want, floor plans, and location. So again, those are just some tips and tricks for starting off your home buyer consultation on the right foot. Again, this is Megan Upton with Keller Williams Realty in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me directly at 615-664-8474. Thank you.